Dr. C. Gideon Chwenga in absentia, Inawai Chwenga. The Vice President and Second Secretary of ZANU-PF, Colonel retired KCD Mohadi. National Chairman of ZANU-PF and the Minister of Defense, Honorable CZ Nchinguri Kashiri. The Minister of State for Harare Metropolitan Province, Honorable Charles Tawengwa, other Honorable Ministers and Deputy Ministers who are here. The Speaker of Parliament, Honorable Advocate Jeff Mdenda, as represented. The President of the Senate, Amai M. Chinamona, the Chief Justice, Honorable Justice Malava, again as represented. President of the National Chiefs Council, Honorable Senator Mchana Kumalo, Politburo and Central Committee members who are here. The Chief Secretary to the President Cabinet, Dr. Martin Lushoya, Chairman of the Public Service Commission, Dr. Vincent Ungwe, Commander Zimbabwe Defense Forces, General P.V. Swanda, Service Chiefs, Your Excellencies, members of the Diplomatic Corps, Mayor of the City of Harare, His Worship, Councillor J. Mafume, veterans of the liberation struggle, senior government officials, ladies and gentlemen, comrades and friends. On the 8th of August 2024, the Madzingira family lost a loving husband, a father, a son, brother and uncle. The late Brigadier General retired Elasto Madzingira. He passed on at the age of 65 after a short illness. The nation lost a veteran of the liberation struggle, a patriotic and loyal general officer who served in the Zimbabwe Defense Forces with distinction and exemplary commitment. In him, we had a trusted and versatile cadre who was always available for deployment in the public sector. This culminated in his election into the august decision-making body of our ruling party ZANU-PF Central Committee. On behalf of the government, our colossal revolutionary mass party ZANU-PF, our nation, my family indeed, on my own behalf, I wish to express my deepest heartfelt condolences to his widow, Amai Madzingira, and the children, Tendai, Tafadzwa, Praise, Notenda, Takudzwa, and Tsungai. To the broader Madzingira and Mire families, tinoti mweya mutswene akunyaradze paku rasikirwa nemudikani nyika yedu yeZimbabwe iri kuchema nemwi. Your loss is felt by the nation which the late national hero wholeheartedly served with diligence, honor, humility, and selfless sacrifice. Comrades and friends, born on the 4th of August 1959 in Gomba village, Chivi district, the late national hero, retired Brigadier General Elasto Madzingira, whose Chimrenga name was Comrade Ronald Zonyika, was the 6th in a family of 11 children. The fact that 3 of them abandoned their studies to join the liberation struggle attests to the values, ethos, political consciousness, and a sense of patriotism that the Madzingira family instilled among their children. The harsh brutality of the racist colonial regime was felt at every level of society in both urban and rural areas. As a result, many families watched approvingly as their young boys and girls left their homes to unknown lands to fight for freedom and independence. Drawing from that history, I challenge today's parents to instill these critical values of patriotism and love for their motherland, Zimbabwe, to present a future generation, to present and future generations. The obligation that we have to defend and safeguard our country's sovereignty, peace, and unity must be taught from the family level. Ngadzisei vana vachiri vadiki kuti nyika inovakwa, igotongwa, igonamatirwa. Hallelujah. Our late national hero's early schooling journey began with the primary education in Chiwi and the secondary education at Fletcher High School from 1972 to 1977, after which he enrolled at the University of Rhodesia in 1978 to study pharmacy. Following his award of World University Services Scholarship, he had the opportunity to study in the United Kingdom or any other Commonwealth country. Instead, the young and politically aware Elasto made the bold decision to join the liberation struggle in Mozambique. The current national development epoch of our country requires young people, both at home and abroad, who exemplify this character trait to make the requisite sacrifices to accelerate the modernization, industrialization, and prosperity of our motherland, Zimbabwe, through the facilitation of an underground network under the watchful coordination of the late national hero, Dr. Simon Mazorodze. The late retired Brigadier General joined Zanla forces in 1978. In spite of his young age, Comrade Ronald Zonyika demonstrated political astuteness, courage, and bravery. This saw Commander selecting him to train at the front, where he operated under the command of retired Air Marshal Henry Muchena. Our late national hero later received further military training at Chibawawa in Mozambique, following which he assumed the role of medical training officer. At ceasefire in 1979, he was deployed to Inaminga as part of the Secretariat of ZANU-PF headquarters in Maputo. Comrades and friends, Upon his return to an independent Zimbabwe in 1980, the late Brigadier General was sent to Yugoslavia to pursue studies in mechanical engineering at the University of Zagreb. However, due to ill health, he returned to Zimbabwe in March 1982 and enrolled at the University of Zimbabwe, this time for a Bachelor of Accountancy honors degree between 1983 and 1985. He became part of a strategic corps of young cadres deployed in key government institutions previously dominated by the colonial Rhodesian personnel. He was attested in the Air Force of Zimbabwe as a flight lieutenant in January 1985. Due to his reliability, dependability, professionalism, and dedication to duty, the late Brigadier General rose through the ranks, attaining the rank of Wing Commander by July 1989. His conduct and discipline was upright, loyalty and patriotism unquestionable, while his execution of challenging tasks was both excellent and professional. This saw him promoted to the rank of Group Captain in January 1992. Whilst on duty in 1992, he sustained serious injuries which left him wheelchair-bound. He was later transferred to the Zimbabwe National Army and promoted to the rank of Brigadier General before his retirement on medical grounds. The health condition of our late national hero never discouraged or deterred him from pursuing his dreams or living a fulfilling life. He attained numerous postgraduate qualifications spanning from aviation to anti-corruption and included a master's in business administration degree. He was a member of professional institutions which include the Corporate Governance Institute of Zimbabwe. A hard-working and committed national cadre, our late national hero, retired Brigadier General Elasto Madzingira, was assigned to boards of various strategic national institutions where his vast skills, set military background, and unflinching patriotism positively impacted the organizations he served in. These include as one of the founding crop of commissioners in the Anti-Corruption Commission. It was during his tenure as a board member in the Broadcasting Authority of Zimbabwe that the first ever national private radio stations were licensed. He was unassuming, soft-spoken, and always ready to share his financial knowledge to enhance corporate governance, accountability, and transparency in our public entities. The late Comrade Madzingira was a team player who never used his positions in public entities to personal gain. Those presently deployed to serve in state-owned enterprises and the public entities are called upon to take a leaf from the life of our departed national hero. These offices are essential cogs in our overall national governance and socio-economic development architecture and should be handled with the due fiduciary prudence. during his service in the defense forces and for service to the nation. Our national hero, the late Brigadier General Madzingira, was awarded the following medals: Independence Medal, 10 years service medal, the Mozambique Campaign Medal, the Liberation Medal, as well as the Long and Exemplary Medal. My fellow mourners, comrades, and friends, these gatherings at this national shrine must never be taken for granted, but honored with reverence as we celebrate and respect the life lived by our departed heroes and heroines. We shall forever value special opportunities of such occasions to pay tribute to all those men and women who save our motherland with consistency, persistency, and unwavering patriotism. The men, violent, patriotic sons and daughters of the soil, answered the call to serve with honor and dependability. One such was the late retired Brigadier General Elasto Madzingira. They are indeed worth of this solemn tribute of a grateful people. Their willingness to give freely and unselfishly of themselves, even their lives, must remain a beacon and source of inspiration. Therefore, as we inter yet another son of the soil, let us reflect on the many great achievements of the heroes and heroines whose life stories are imprinted in our rich history and national character. In the end of our days, we too should strive to be remembered among those that helped to build and defend Zimbabwe, and not to tear it down. Ngatirangarirwe seavo vakashandura nyika yekwedu, avo vakavaka nyika yekwedu. Ngatizivikanwe nemabasa akanaka kwete akashata. My fellow countrymen and women, comrades and friends, we laid the departed son of the soil a few days after we successfully held the SADC summit. On behalf of the government of Zimbabwe and on my own behalf, may I express my deep sense of gratitude to all the people of our great motherland, Zimbabwe, for the unity, peace, and the warm hospitality we all demonstrated before and during the just ended 44th Ordinary SADC Summit of Heads of State and Government. Congratulations. The SADC chairmanship I have assumed is ours together. Our nation has every reason to be proud. I say to you, congratulations, Makorokoto Amhlope. Tinokutendai siyabonga. Thank you, Zimbabwe, for this honor. This same spirit of unity, hard work, and peace should be jealously guarded and nurtured as we accelerate the development of our country. May we never waver in our love for our beautiful country, just like the liberation stalwart we are laying to rest today. The late national hero upheld the ethos of our revolution until the end. His zeal to advance development projects that improve the quality of life in communities shall forever be treasured and emulated. As we lay retired Brigadier General Madzingira at this sacred national shrine, I say to you all, our liberation veteran, patriotic and selfless cadre, famba zvakanaka mwana wevu, hamba kahle mtwana wenhlabathi. Go well, son of the soil. Zorora murugare gamba redu, lala ngokutula qawe lamaqawe. Rest in eternal peace, our exemplary national hero. God bless you all. God Zimbabwe. God bless Zimbabwe. I thank you.
Baba muvakomborere, muvakomborere, muvakomborere.